Hey, what's up? It's Swain Griffin. Look, I just finished watching Garrett J. White. Garrett J. White is a crazy ass white boy. For real. I'm trying to tell you. This dude is like off the chain. Like he's summoning a gun. Full of shit. Cash shit. Take your shit to the bank. Get a check. Cash it. Yeah. Alright, so he was talking today about extremes. He was like talking about you got the light side and the dark side of the force or loop, and plus the light side of the force. It's the same type of shit, right? So he was saying, he was talking about cause like me right now, I'm broke as shit, bro. I ain't got no dollars. Okay, but that's not even a big deal. I've been broke before. I had plenty of money before and still didn't know what to do with it. You know what I mean? So, but what he's talking about is, all right, so the light and the dark side. It's about you have negative urges and you have positive urges, and then sometimes you try to be hiding uh, the negative urges so that you can show your good face to these white folks that be around here. 'Cause you can't be like let everybody know that you smoke weed. You can't let everybody know that you be getting fucked up, drinking, partying on the weekends, except for your close friends. Like you gotta keep certain things away from the business world, from the job. Can't let nobody at the job know what's going on with you in your personal life. You know what I mean? Because the girl that you banging at the cash register at the McDonald's in the bathroom, that girl, if your wife found out, you be in some shit, right? So there's a light side and a dark side, but you go to work and everything because that's the light side. 'Cause you need to have this money so you can pay your daggone rent, your bills, your car, your phone, and everything took care of, right? All right. So he was talking about that, but see, as a marketer, as a salesman, um, we have certain type of people, man, have highs that are way where my high at? Way, I just do it like this, way high, and then you got your valleys that are way, way, way low. You understand? Way, way, way low. And these type of extremes, people call them bipolar. And I do comment, which is funny, because when I look at him, my bipolar is like, look, I told folks I'm a bipolar schizophrenic with like OCD, 69 different personalities, Tourette's, xenophobia, and about eight suicidal tendencies, something like that, right? I already know I'm nuts, but the thing of it is, these different personalities, these different all of this stuff that makes me who I am is what makes me who I embrace. I'm supposed to embrace, right? So, and then out of all of the times out of your whole life, people tell you you can't be yourself. Don't do this. Don't do that. Watch out. Stop. Hold on. Sit. Don't. You heard what I said. Remember what happened? All this craziness that people be trying to throw on you to try to make you act like everybody else act or how they want you to act. That's not. That's you trying to show. That's you trying to hide what's real from the people at work, from hide stuff from your wives, so you can feel like it's confusing. It's not even good. So this is what you're talking about. The goal is really what you're trying to do is you're trying to gain some power over yourself, some power over your situation, power over your own life, so you can be who you want to be and control your destiny. All right, so like I'm sitting here broke for a reason, not because I can't go out there and get money, but so that I can evaluate what I'm doing internally, spiritually, mentally, and physically. Right? Uh, I hope, man, because I think there's things that's going on that's over my head, which is the definition of psychosis. I mean, because like most of the time I tell people I'm crazy, but if I tell you that I'm crazy, that's probably because if I know that I'm crazy, I'm not really crazy. But people that don't know they're crazy, they the ones you gotta look out for. If they don't have any idea, if they think they normal and you the one that's screwed up because you ain't crazy like them, uh, uh, yeah, that's the definition of psycho. You don't know that you're nuts is when you every time you go to the refrigerator or to flip the light switch, you got to flip it like 5 times. Every time, you got to check the light switch 5 times. That's crazy. But when you do it, you just think that you're being double checking, efficient, safe. Right, that's OCD. Technically, that's an OCD. So that's the definition of insanity. So what this guy's talking, I'm trying to make this video short, man, because I gotta write an article on this thing and everything, right? So what's going on is you gotta have power. There's a light side and a dark side, and what you're supposed to be able to do is choose between um, not so much as right and wrong, but I don't know. I was playing spades. I mean, solitaire when I was watching this video. But what I think is you got to choose what's the best option for you forwardly. He says you got to get into an observational mode where you can see this is the positive thing and this is the negative thing, but these are on two extremes. There's a whole lot of stuff in the middle where you can compromise, and there's a whole lot of stuff in the middle where you can compromise. I like playing with this thing. A whole lot of stuff in the middle where you can compromise and get what you find out what you want and how to get it. Like like I ain't got no money right now. Positive thing for me to do is go down to the labor jump, go outside, go talk to some people, maybe sell something online. Golly, that's what I'm trying to do anyway. Right? Sell something online. Or, a negative side, I could go out and knock somebody over the head and take their money, right? Think of all the devious things I did. I used to roll up. I used to hold up. And I finally start smiling, but still not move but the money, right? You could do that, but that's not even productive. I mean, if you look at it from an observational point of view, you go down to the worst thing that can happen if you go down there, look for a job, you sell something online, the worst thing that happens, somebody give you a refund, that they don't want your shit, they talk bad to you, you feel bad for a little while, and then you get over it. Knock somebody upside the head and take their money if you want to. It'd be good if you get away with it, but if you don't get away, worst case scenario, your ass going to jail. And then you won't have to worry about having nothing to eat and any place to stay, because they will feed you and put you in a place to stay, and you will be happily ever after for like 3 to 5 years. Right? Right, it makes sense, right? Okay, you're not crazy? Alright, so, and then what you really want is not only power to control your own destiny, but the freedom to freedom to. I'm not so worried about being free from poverty, free from being broke, because basically poverty and being broke is a state of mind. Um, because I've been in jail too, and motherfucker, you can't take my freedom away from me, because I can close my eyes and be anywhere, anyone, anytime, any place that I want, and I really need to use that more to my benefit with visualization techniques and manifestation techniques that I'm about to go over. I got this daggone book, Creating Money. This one right here. I had this book. I bought this book like 4 or 5 times since I was 16 or 17. And what I'm gonna do now is write a book report, going chapter by chapter over this book, and post it up on my Empire Network blog, and then try to practice some of this stuff. Well, stuff as I go along. Fact of the matter is, conclusion of the thing is that you're supposed to be the power, the knowledge of good and evil. Because we're going to use some like fundamental Christian idioms, because fundamental Christian idioms, because a lot of people are Christian, and even if you're atheist and you hate Christians, even if you do and you are that, you still know Adam and Eve and all the, do unto others. You still know that shit so that you can be hateful towards people who believe in it, okay? So as a common ground, as a level playing field, everybody knows a little bit about being Christian, okay? That's just the American way. So I'm a black man, I'm in America, and probably raised, everybody out here raised Southern Baptist, Methodist, Pentecostal, something. You've been to church, drove past the church, seen the church, probably seen the exorcist, and that's enough, right? So what happened was, you just have to be comfortable with who you are. All right. And what's real for real is that if see, I believe in pimping, but I don't believe, like, you gotta be having girls get out on the street and do all this crazy stuff. I believe in space age pimping. I mean, what I call space age pimping is like, if you got it's like more like a business model. Like greatest pimp right now is the president. Always greatest pimp in the United States is the president, because how many people is working for him, and all he gotta do is tell motherfuckers what to do all the goddamn time. Hold down the block over there. U.S. Army is on a stroll in Israel, or on goddamn Syria right now. They supposed to be on the stroll in here. Go hold that down. I mean, and they be getting paid. It's not like Halliburton or nothing. Where I don't know. I got off topic. I got off topic. Thing of it is that uh you got to be able to I don't know. I only watched this one video that he done, and he's got like this 9-step program. It's Garrett J. White, and he got a 9-step program. It's called the 90-Day Warriors Challenge, where you're supposed to be a warrior. I mean, he'll train you to do the stuff that you need to do to be a not so much a marketing genius or marketing pro, but like, to get your focus together on what you're trying to accomplish. See, all I'm trying to do right now is get people to understand that hey, I'm Swain Griffin. I'm just a normal ass dude, and I'm working and I'm making money online. Simple as that. I made $25 in the past 6 months. But that's a start, and I'm surely going to be making more, because I know I ain't gonna grow up to be no old ass bricklayer. I'm already old, and daggone laying brick ain't for me for the rest of my life. Shit, I'll probably do. I'm gonna end up doing sales, because this is a commerce. God dang, it's a capitalist society. People buy shit and sell shit in America. That's what we are built upon: buying and selling. Capitalism. Buy low, sell high. Speculation. Learn that shit in high school. So I mean, if people can buy and sell stuff online, no overhead. I can make this video, make 10 of these videos, wrap it up, put it in a pretty shiny box off of Fiverr, and tell people what's supposed to be inside it, what it's inside it, whatever it is, and then sell it. It might cost me like $10 to $5 or $10 to get the guy on Fiverr to put this in a box. To make a box cover for it so I can put it online. And these just the same video. They ain't gotta have no high production value, because ain't nobody gonna see shit until after they pay $10, $15 for it. Right. But you gotta have quantity and the quality. You gotta have the quality and the integrity, because you sell them once, you gotta be able to sell them again, because otherwise you're always gonna have to find new customers, which lets you know that enhances your freedom to do things. It's all about style and tact and stuff like that. He talks about Dharma and Greg and stuff. I don't really remember that show, but I know that chick was cool. And it's about time for me to finish wrapping up this video. But get a hold of Garrett J. White. Get a hold of his course. I don't know if it's free or not. I got this great big old PDF file and a zip file from him. And you just got to come to the conclusion that just because you're bipolar, schizophrenic, with like OCD and all kinds of, doesn't mean that there's something wrong with you. That is just the way you're supposed to be. That your qualities, your psychosis, your nuts factors, all of those, that keeps you from being like the normal slave of society. That keeps you from being like everyone else. That makes you unique, and you're supposed to have to hold on to that, and that's what's best about you. But still, at the same time, if you run out of money, don't go knocking somebody over the top of their head and taking their shit, because that would just be a bad decision. Try to sell something online, see if you can offer a service or a product, or what people selling in America, products and services. If you can help somebody do something for somebody, they'll pay you for it. If you can sell somebody, you have something, you can create something and sell something to somebody, they'll pay you for it. Not everybody is broke like you. Some people have money, and once you start to realize that, then you begin to take up the mindset that you actually do have the power and the control over your life, through creation and production and sales or marketing or whatever to do and have, the life that you desire. Simple as that. All right, that's a 15-minute video, and that's all I got for you today. Now I'm gonna write an article. Oh, I'm gonna write an article from this book and put it up under this video because this is the only video that I'm gonna this is the only this is the only video that I'm going. This is the last video I'm doing today. This is the last video I'm doing today, and yeah, and I think all of this stuff works together because these are such principles on such high level that I mean, it all works out. So yeah, basically that's how it's gonna go, and that's what I'm gonna do. And yeah, the article from the first chapter of this book should be right up under here, and then I'll do a I think what I don't really want to tell you this because I don't know how consistent I'm gonna be on this one, but really what would be a great idea, what would be the light bright idea, would be the listen to what this guy says in his next video and do a video about what he just said and do another chapter out of this thing, you know that and then I'm trying to get people to sign up to whatever program that I'm pushing right now. Basically, right now it's Team U, University Internet Science, the Empire Network, and I got some free 100 lead stuff that'll give you $10 to buy you 4,000 hits on whatever website you want, type of stuff. But you need to know more. You need to click on this now and find some link, buy something from me. Something that will empower you. That's what I'm trying to do. Give you stuff that will empower you, that will help you to become a better person. Because look at who I am. Man, look, did you see my other video? Do you know where I just come from? I just come from out of all kinds of addiction. I'm broke now. Shuck. I've been broke for I used to work. Look, I ain't even gonna look. The light and the dark, the highs and the peaks in the middle. The only thing that you need to do is to have a clear path. The worst thing, no such thing as resistance, is confusion. I learned that when I'm confused, I slow down, I stop until I become unconfused, until I find some way that I know that I can do. Okay, and I know that I can do right, or know that I can do well. So just and that the resistance is my own resistance from being because I boldly go in places nobody gone before. That's not a problem. But it's going some place that I'm not sure if I went there or not. Hold on, because there's usually a particular way that you got to get through things. There's a particular way that you got to weave your way through things. And if I'm not sure that I don't want to fall into pitfalls that I avoided last time by not knowing where the hell how to get there this time. So I go slow until I figure, oh yeah, I see the light, and then bing. That's wild, huh? That's cool. All right, peace out. I'm done. Y'all click on a link, something, buy something from your brother, hook up, holler at your boy. Maybe just join me on Facebook and get some more of this free knowledge. This is knowledge to you. Just give a testimony. Let me know if I'm helping anybody out. I be telling dirty jokes all the time, and I found out that I'm not the only one that's crazy because of the shit that happened to me when I was a kid. And that does affect how you grow up, how you live your life. People tell you to get over it. It's like somebody, you get their legs chopped off, and you tell them, go ahead, get over it, live a normal life. Like, hold the fuck on. How the fuck am I gonna live a normal life? I always gotta wear crutches. I'm always gonna be in a wheelchair or some shit. That's not being normal. Just get over it. It's some bullshit. You can, learn to live with who you are now and make the best out of what you got, which is what you was doing the whole time when you was a kid, but it was easier than it is now that you're like 30 and 40 to like make the best out of what you got. Because kids, they ain't never got no money. Their parents got all their money. They ain't never got nothing to eat. Their parents got all but they always having fun, smiling, playing. And then if they, poor, they don't even realize what the fuck that is. until they get older. So we come to the limit on this video. I'll talk to y'all tomorrow about some other shit. Peace. Peace.